And chat. How's it going, guys? Welcome back for the final time to Metal Gear Solid 3. The cutscene watch party, of course, because I'm still not finishing playing this game myself. We got about halfway through last time. We're finishing it today. Last time we ended with the Fury boss fight, which was something else. There's a lot of magic in this game. But let's just resume. Chilly. You can barely hear the audio. Let me turn it up a little. It hasn't actually been doing anything really loud yet. Time to sneak! Now this is an MGS1 flashback. Oh, he's actually got a specific animation for going upstairs. That's fun.
What's going on?
Alright, let's loot this guy's body. Nobody saw that through the open door. His name's Rykov. Of course it is.
What's wrong?
Gotta reuse that Raiden model somehow. Raidenovich Rykov, of course. Dude's wearing a thong, alright. Wait, where'd you get a mask of his face? Did I forget a plot beat? When you're disguised as Rykov, you can beat up guards without them retaliating because Rykov's just that kind of guy. Oh, oof.
Here it is.
You can count on me. What about the philosopher's legacy?
I don't know anything about that. What are you? Are you trying to kill me?
What's the matter?
I know nothing, I swear it. No one but the Colonel knows of the legacy.
I see.
No, don't. Oh.
It's already in your inventory, but you only learn the details if you call Sigint while wearing it. He made it for an aborted mission and laughs at you for asking if you can make the lips move. Fair enough.
Who's there? You're the man from the CIA. What are you doing here?
I told you before, didn't I? I'm going to get you out of here.
Should probably put the mask back
Man
on,
of
Snake.
honor, just like your commander. But I'm afraid you're too late.
Too late. Don't tell me. The Shagohods.
Exactly. The final preparations for Phase 2 are complete.
Sokolov, what exactly is Phase 2?
To put it in technical terms, it's a composite range extension system for medium-range ballistic missiles. The Shagohod was originally designed as a tank that could launch nuclear missiles from any
Snake starts a
type
mission
of
wearing it
terrain.
if you say I like MGS2 at the start
There
of
was
game
just
poll.
one problem we couldn't figure out how to
I think I said I didn't, so...
The ICBMs we have today are simply too big for the Shagohod to carry. But the military would not hear of it. They demanded a weapon that could launch a nuclear missile directly into the American homeland. That is when I came up with the idea for Phase 2.
But there's no way you could load an ICBM onto the Shagohod. So how'd you do it?
By accelerating the Shagohod itself.
Oh, well, what does that mean?
Accelerating it.
In Phase 2, a rocket booster unit is attached to the frame of the Shagohod. The unit incorporates the same technology used in the Vostok rocket that sent Major Gagarin into space. Using this booster, the Shagohod can achieve a land speed of over 300 miles per hour.
That monster can go more than 300
How does that help
miles
with
per
the
hour.
missile?
Yes. And from this state of accelerated motion, it launches a nuclear missile.
So, the Shagohod acts like the first stage of a rocket.
I don't think the science checks out
The
there.
range of the missile launched by the Shagohod thus increases from 2,500 miles to 6,000 miles.
6,000 miles. That's enough to strike anywhere in the United States.
Not only that, with the Shagohod, there's no need to construct giant silos like the ones used to house ICBMs. All you need is a runway about 3 miles in length, or its equivalent. And you can launch a thermonuclear strike against any location in the United States from anywhere in the Soviet Union. It cannot be detected by spy planes or satellites. It's a
A lot of the more fantastical technology shown here is based on real Cold War military products that didn't pan out IRL.
Weapon from hell.
That is pretty interesting.
A completed prototype now sits in the hangar. At present, it is the only one of its kind. But Volkin is planning to mass produce them based on that prototype.
And deploy them all over the Soviet Union.
Yes, and that's not the end of it. He's going to ship them to Eastern Europe, to Asia, to all the countries of the Eastern Bloc. Even worse, he intends to use the Shagohod as bait to foment armed uprisings among dictators, ethnic insurgents, and revolutionary groups throughout the Third World. His funds are nearly limitless. He could start mass production tomorrow if he wanted. The reason that tensions between East and West have settled into a Cold War is because each side fears the other's power. Deterrence. The idea of using threats to keep one's enemy in check is the perfect word to sum up this state of affairs. But the Shagohod goes far beyond the level of threat. It will render the concept of deterrence utterly meaningless. If such a weapon is unleashed on the world, it will not be long before all nations are engulfed in conflict. The Cold War will end, and the entire planet will be consumed by the fires of war. Volkin and the Shagohod will be at the center of it all. So you see, it's already too late.
No, it's not too late.
What do you mean?
Destroy the data, I
Still got a
guess.
chance. All we have to do is destroy the prototype and the whole facility before they can mass produce it. Just tell me what I need to do to destroy this place.
All right. The liquid fuel used in the rocket engine is stored in a tank. If you can blow it up somehow... Some C3 ought to be enough to blow the entire hangar.
C3. There was a C before C4.
Cutting-edge plastic explosive.
I guess that makes
It can
sense.
be molded into any shape. The bomb of the future.
Where can I get it?
There was some in the armory here, but it's gone now. It was stolen by a female spy who was here a minute ago.
Eva?
No, that's not her name. Her name is Tatiana. She made her way in here by becoming Volkin's lover.
I thought she was your lover.
Mine? Oh no, she is Volkin's lover. This is my lover.
Who are they?
My wife and daughter. They're in America.
You already heard about that, Snake.
Now I remember. Your family is in the custody of the CIA. How long has Tatiana been here?
Only a few weeks.
A few days before the Virtuous mission, then.
She said that Khrushchev sent her.
What did you just give her?
All of the experimental data for the Shagohod.
Oh, great.
Please, it is essential that you destroy the Shagohod.
I will, but first I've got to get you to safety.
No, I'm not going.
My mission is to rescue you.
Leave me.
Sokolov!
Khrushchev has abandoned me. I cannot return to my country. I would most certainly be sent to the gulags.
What about the US?
Yes, I once thought of that. My family's waiting for me there. But even if I fled to the United States, I would once again find myself creating weapons of mass murder. In the end, it doesn't matter where I go.
That sucks.
I am still a weapons scientist. To be honest with you, I'm tired. Every day, I help create things that should never be used. Things that should never have existed in the first place. Every day, without sleep. Without a word of praise from others. And my creations...
Is praise really the important thing here?
They are merely the tools of politicians. All I wanted to do was build space rockets. But it was not to be. The space race between America and Russia became the prey of politicians. The space race and the arms race are one and the same. Missiles, rockets, what's the difference? Scientists are always being used. Please, watch over my family.
Why does that kid have an old man hairstyle?
Major, what are you doing here? I've been waiting for you in my room.
Ah. Okay.
Who are you?
How many
Down with
balls
me.
do you fondle on a regular
You think you can
basis?
fool me? You're sorely mistaken. I know the Major better than anyone else. I come here looking for Tatiana, and what should I find? but a greasy freebooter.
Ooh. Just shoot him, Snake. You missed your opportunity, Snake.
What is this fairy disguise? It's gonna rub off on you. And then you'll lose sight of who you really are. Stay out of this.
Ooh, okay.
I see why they call you the boss. What was that? Some kind of judo?
No, it's called CQC, a basic form of close quarters combat. He and I developed it together.
Splendid. I'll take it from here.
Are you going to kill him?
Of course. But first, I will make him pay for hurting Ivan.
God damn. You were willing to throw you were willing to throw Vulcan around a minute ago, boss. Why aren't you now? And this is brutal. Drove his nose up through his brain, killing him instantly. Rusty Grad torture room.
Kill me!
Stop it!
Who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You
No
better
paint
start
naked.
talking.
Oof.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Yes, someone. Yeah, someone. All right, are we going to be able to see anything? Oh, Sokolov's dead.
I guess he's dead.
No animation budget for this scene.
Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, Let's take a look at your body, shall we? You've certainly seen your share of battles. Consider yourself lucky. I am about to show you what hell is really like. Well then, let's get started. What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy?
Show us what's going on.
Who is helping you? Who let you in here?
Vulcan's dialogue about your body changes depending on how many injuries you've
top
accumulated over the course of the game.
Even you
What's he
have
say if
limits.
you've taken no damage?
I am a patient man.
Shiny like a newborn baby?
Here's where the fun really begins.
Was that oil? Uh-oh.
My body carries an electric charge of 10 million volts. Let's see how you like this.
Oh, I like that the bag is animated with his breathing. That's a nice touch.
Now answer me. How much does the CIA know? They're after my legacy, aren't they? Your real target is the Philosopher's Legacy, isn't it?
David Hayter's great at making pain noises.
Yes, yes. Let yourself go.
Oh, what is
What I want.
what is Kojima's obsession with showing people pissing themselves?
It's no use. He's not going to talk. He's been trained not to break. Trained by me.
Admit it. We're after the location of the legacy. The secret fund established by the three great powers during the 2 world wars. That's what you're looking for, isn't it?
Well, if you're just gonna tell him everything.
$100 billion. Divided up and hidden all over the world. And you're looking for a record of where all that money is hidden, right?
Is this where Big Boss gets his funds for the next
No matter.
30 years?
Philosopher's Legacy is safely in my possession, in the underground vault of Groznygrad. You'll never lay on it. What's this? A transmitter? Who's responsible for this?
I am. I planted it on him to keep track of his movements.
Why?
So the Cobras could ambush him.
If they knew where he was gonna be, they wouldn't have gotten themselves slaughtered. It pains me to do this, boss, but under the circumstances, I'm afraid I must ask you to show me some proof that you and he were not in collusion.
You don't trust me, is that it?
Not that.
Oh, he's scared of her.
He is your apprentice.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. Cut out his eyes.
Oh, she'll get one of them.
I don't like those blue eyes of his. There's nothing more important to a soldier than his eyes. You made him a soldier, and now you will unmake him. Yes, it'll make for a touching display. He's all yours.
Well, that's
it.
fucked up.
Ruin him, just as he did the Cobras.
What did Tatiana and Boss know about each other? Oh, I don't want to watch this. Oh, I don't want to watch this.
Stop!
What is it, Tanya?
He's suffered enough.
Well, well. Why are you protecting him? That smell. Tatiana, you're the spy.
What are you talking about?
I know that smell.
Stop it!
Taking a fancy to her, eh, Ocelot?
No, I have no interest in this woman.
It was groping her for mission
I
reasons.
want to test her. I'll let this be the judge.
Do as you like.
Russian roulette to judge innocence? What are you, a shitty Two-Face knockoff?
Go.
Oh, it's this trick again. Oh, there went his eye.
There. Satisfied now?
Well, that was refreshing. Come, we're going to my room.
Of course that gave him a hard-on.
So you survived the Colonel's torture, eh?
If you go into first-person perspective from this point on, there's always a blind spot at the edge of your vision. You have to adjust your aim due to
Watching
loss
this
of
has made
depth
me
perception.
realize something.
That's a cool touch.
It's really not that bad. It's the ultimate form of expression. You got lucky this time, Tatiana.
He leaves the room and she immediately stops crying. What?
Run!
Okay, who's the ghost? I've been seeing the ghost this whole time. Who's the ghost?
I've prepared an escape route for us. Go out and head west. Pass underneath the connecting passageway and go north. You'll find an open manhole there.
You're...
Quiet! Go through the manhole down into the sewers. The door at the north end of the sewers is unlocked. You can use it to get outside the fortress. I've got your equipment. We'll meet up later.
Eva.
But I can't get too close to your cell. You'll have to figure a way out of there yourself.
Will it involve ketchup?
I'll be in touch.
Almost every room in the game, there's a frog toy called Caroton. If you shoot everyone in the game, you get a stealth suit. Some are hidden in brush and trees and really hard to spot and hit. That's absurd! Every room in the game?
Hey, eat up!
Oh, pfft.
Huh? Well, it's your loss. Hey, you're not such a bad guy after all.
It's called R Fish, Rotten Fish. Oof.
I guess not all Americans are dogs.
You mean it?
Yeah. You know, before the war started, I used to live in America. I even had a wife.
Are you Joe's dad? Or whatever his name was?
Yeah, I am pretty lonely. Really lonely.
What's your kid's name?
Johnny.
Oh, Johnny. That was his name.
Nice ring to it.
Really? You like it? Well, if you say so, I'll believe you. Actually, my name is Johnny too. All the firstborn sons in my family are called Johnny. My dad's a Johnny, and my son's son will probably be a Johnny too.
The whole clan of Johnnies.
Of course.
Why do we have a Cold War anyway? Our two countries used to be such good friends.
Were they? I don't think they were.
I just want to see my family again.
Must be rough.
Yeah. Not as rough as you have it, though. Here. I filched them from your equipment when the Colonel wasn't looking. It's the least I can do.
If you went into first person, Snake would see the same frequency the sorrow showed on the back of the photo.
Don't suppose you could let me out of here?
Huh? I can't do that. Hey, don't you go getting any funny ideas. If you try to escape, I'll have to shoot you. I've said too much. I gotta go.
To the bathroom. That door has been unlocked. Why did they leave him his radio?
Did you manage to escape?
Yeah, I'm out.
Be careful. In your present state, you're practically naked. You don't have a single decent weapon, and you'll never survive in a battle. Take some time and pull yourself together.
If in the original version of the game, if you saved your game in a different save slot while in a cell, you get a demo for a weird hack and slash, which would end in Snake waking up from a nightmare. Ha!
Go down into the sewers through the manhole in the northwest.
Johnny's constipated the opposite problem of his grandson.
Start out by exiting the holding cells and heading northwest.
Well, that's a cool sequence. You can get a dream about a different game.
Snake, you're already in the sewers?
Eva, yeah, I just got down here. I'm coming to meet you now. The door at the north end is open, right?
Snake?
Let me guess. There's a problem.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
Yeah, what is it?
The Colonel found out you escaped.
He did, huh? I figured as much.
Yeah, and now all of Grozny Grad is on red alert.
Just my luck. But once I'm out of the fortress...
You can't get out.
I can't?
When the fortress went on red alert, they sealed off the sewers.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm serious. And that means the escape route I laid out is
sealed off, too.
Great.
right. And they just sent a unit out looking for you.
Down here?
Uh-huh. They'll be there any minute now. You've got to get out quick.
But isn't the exit sealed off?
You should be able to get out by heading straight north. Book it, Snake. If they find you, you're dead.
Uh-oh. Those are some slow-ass dogs. He's gonna be out in the snow with no shirt. Boy, this just perfect. The game never came out? That is a shame. He's still got the bruise on his cheek.
I've been waiting for this. Nobody interfere. This is where it ends.
Oh no, his cheek's just angular. Never mind.
Snake!
YOLO! Real dumb of you to not load it into the proper chamber.
Don't die on me yet.
Oh, is this the river sequence? With all the things you've killed throughout the game? Because I've heard about that, and it sounds really cool. Oh, maybe not.
Are you one of the Cobras?
Sad. So sad. A host of sorrows.
Oh, he's floating in the water.
And you are one of them. I am the sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness. This world is one of sadness.
Am I going to get to see the cool sequence, or are they going to skip over it?
Death brings sorrow. The living But make no mistake, the dead are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
Ugh. Oh, yep, they're the corpses that you have to avoid. You try calling your radio contacts during the sequence, they all scream the snake, snake, snake. Oh, he ran into something. If you kill someone with a crotch shot, they run at you holding their groin. Huh.
Boss, you have to shoot me.
I can't.
Shoot me.
Oh, he ran into the Sorrows corpse, I see.
Mission, don't you? Then you'll have to shoot me. The spirit of the warrior will always be with you. Don't be sad. We'll meet again someday.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a disappointing showing of that really cool sequence. Man, it's a miracle the radio equipment hasn't been destroyed by all the water
Snake,
damage.
Are you all right?
And the
It's a close
electricity
call.
from
What
Volgan.
the hell happened to me?
You were halfway drowned at the bottom of the river. Almost crossed over to the other side.
Other side. So that really was.
Something on your mind, Snake?
Major, was there a man in the Cobra unit called the Sorrow?
Yes, I've heard of him. He was an uncanny soldier who fought alongside the boss.
What kind of man was he?
The Sorrow was a man with, well, special powers. He had ESP, which was the subject of extensive research in the Soviet Union at the time. He was especially gifted as a medium.
A medium?
Someone who can communicate with the spirit world and evoke the spirits of the dead. In other words, he could talk to ghosts. They say he could find out what was going on in a battle by talking to dead soldiers.
What
So
about
why did he
the
help
boss?
Snake
What
escape?
was the story between them?
I don't know the details. Why don't we ask Sigyn?
Yo, I finished checking up on this Sorrow guy a while ago. Thought you guys already knew, though.
Knew what?
That he's dead. He's been dead for 2 years now.
Died 2 years ago?
At Selino Yarsk. You know, those cliffs you were at. And the boss is the one who did him in.
The boss?
Yep. 2 years ago, the boss was sent by the CIA on a secret mission to Selino Yarsk. That's when she met the Sorrow, who'd gone back to the Soviet Union after the Cobras broke up at the end of the war. Except this time they were enemies.
And then what?
The boss killed the Sorrow herself and accomplished her mission. At least, that's what the records say.
So, he was never there in the first place. He just couldn't let go of the boss.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah.
No, he's
fine.
not.
It looks like it's not time for me to die yet.
I sure hope not. Otherwise, the whole mission is shot. We're counting on you, pal.
Roger that.
The boss's codename was the Joy. Ah, I don't think I have seen that.
Snake, you didn't call. I was worried. Are you all right?
Yeah. I took a pretty freaky detour.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it. Let's just say I'm back.
Good. But how did you escape from the sewers?
I
Jumped.
jumped into the river.
From all the way up there? You're out of control.
Yeah, I got carried away by the current and almost drowned.
Great. That's perfect.
What do you mean that's perfect?
I mean, if you ended up in the river, then I know a good spot nearby. Let's meet up there.
Where is it?
Keep going upstream until you get to a waterfall.
A waterfall, huh?
Right. Behind that waterfall, there's a cave. We'll meet in there.
The cave behind the waterfall upstream. Got it.
See you there.
After you're done, you totally need to see the secret theater stuff. I'll release you in with Crow's permission. Okay. Drat, he went behind the waterfall. We can't follow him. Well played, Eva, I guess. She crosses through the waterfall and lands directly on Snake. If you thought to dig out the tracking device the boss put back on you, the area would be free of soldiers. Ah, interesting.
Tatiana.
Boss shot the transmitter into your leg. Oh, that's what she put in
Here's your
there.
equipment.
Ah, that's what she put into the gun.
Eva, you could use a towel.
So could you.
Just chow down on the snake. Ugh. Ugh.
Want some?
No thanks.
You want some snake, Eva?
Don't like snakes?
Not for dinner.
Didn't you have to eat them at the KGB?
In my training, we always got the good stuff. French, Italian, that kind of thing.
A regular Matahari.
The least you could do is call me Cynthia.
Tell me something. How does it feel to spy on your own country?
I can't say it feels good, but it's my job.
Can't even eat a snake during a mission, huh?
I wouldn't mind eating you.
Yep, there it is. There it is. Oh my god, the jiggle physics.
When this mission's over, you'll have to treat me to a nice dinner.
Which kind of dinner?
Let's see. How about sushi?
Sushi?
It's Japanese. I hear it's all the rage right now. Supposedly, it's made from raw fish.
Raw fish? Just the place for my survival techniques.
What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. Snake? Thank you, Snake. What a thrill. I'll be your eyes from now on. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so.
This may be the last chance you ever have to fuck a woman, Snake.
Thank you, Snake.
Don't worry about it.
Are you all right?
No, he's not all right. Look at him. Oh, she gave him
It's
an eye
not that I
patch.
can't see. I've got one good eye and can still fire a gun.
Really? Good. Snake, come here for a minute. There's something in here. It's so hard.
When did it get like that?
What?
Hold still. Let me do it.
You know, I've been trained to do this kind of thing myself.
Just relax.
The
and
scene
let
is
me
skipped if
handle
you
it.
remove the transmitter.
Can't believe how small it is.
Yeah, but it gets the job done.
Really? Here, lift up your hips.
What?
Like this?
Yeah. How's that?
Ugh.
Pretty good at that.
Yeah, everybody tells me that. Hold steady, I'm not done yet. There, a transmitter.
Is that how they do it in the KGB?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Would you rather I did it American style?
But how'd you know there was a transmitter lodged there? That's some female intuition you've got.
She watched it get fired into your leg, Snake. Also, how did the transmitter fire? It didn't have any gunpowder in it.
Didn't you steal some explosives out of the fortress?
C3, a highly potent explosive from the west. It can be molded into any shape, like clay. With just this much, you could blow up the Shagohod and the lab along with it.
Is that right?
Yeah, but there's a trick to using it.
Tell me about it.
Well, what do you think?
Oh.
The Shagohod's booster unit uses liquid fuel. The fuel tanks are in the main...
That's a reference to Ghost Trick
hangar
Phantom
housing the
Detective, which
Shagohod.
you should play.
So I should blow up the tanks.
That's the basic idea. It should be enough to blow up the entire hangar. There are 4 fuel tanks. In order to destroy the hangar, you'll have to set explosives on each of those tanks.
All 4 of them?
It should be no sweat for you. Besides, the scientists had the day off today.
So the hangar's completely deserted.
Not quite. They've still got guards posted there.
So what do I do after I set the C3?
The bombs run off a timer. Once the timer has been set, the countdown will begin. When the timer reaches 0, the bombs will all go off at once.
How long do I have?
20 minutes. Once the Phase 2 trials are finished, I wouldn't be surprised if they kill all the scientists to prevent them from talking. So you've got to act fast.
I'll take care of it.
That's a fairly
Did
generous
you get the
time
data on
limit
the
from putting the
Shagohod
bomb
from
down.
Sokolov?
Yeah, that's the mission I was given.
By Khrushchev?
America doesn't have any use for it, does it? But I haven't forgotten my other mission either. Helping you out. Follow this cave and go up the ladder at the end. You'll come out inside Groznygrad, just southwest of the weapons lab.
Back into the den.
Do you remember when you went to rescue Sokolov? Remember there was a locked door when you entered the main wing from the second floor of the east wing?
Yeah.
That's the entrance to the Shagohod's hangar. Use this key to open that door.
The door right when I entered the main wing? Got it. What about you?
I'll get things ready for our escape. There's a rail bridge to the north. I'm gonna set a bomb there, so I'm taking half of the C3 with me.
Right. I'll set off the weapons lab then. Try not to be in the neighborhood when it happens.
Gotcha.
And watch out for Ocelot. He suspects you're not who you say you are.
Don't worry. The Colonel still trusts me. And I have my ways. There's not a man alive who can resist my charms.
Snake's been
Besides
resisting your
you, of
charms.
course.
I'm just warning you, Eva. That's all.
There we go.
I know. Okay, let's go.
You seem like you were born on one of those.
If I didn't ride every day, I couldn't go on living.
Huh?
When I'm riding, the wind hits me so hard that it hurts. That pain keeps my mind off the pain of having to be someone else. It's not easy always fooling myself like this. It's only when I'm on the bike that I'm free to be the real me. I only get off my bike when I fall in love or fall dead.
What's your name?
Tatiana.
No. Your real name.
What's wrong with Tanya?
Okay, Tanya. Don't let anyone see you.
Oh, this? It's a button camera.
What did you do that for?
Insurance. To make sure you don't double-cross me.
Ooh, fair enough.
Hey,
What?
you're gonna get wet again.
She's been wet this whole time, Snake. Back here again. Well, I was close. They absolutely should have seen him. Hide better, Snake. Okay, I was wondering why he was just standing there.
Snake, I see you've managed to sneak into the hangar.
Yeah, the Shagahad's in here.
The completed Phase 2 Shagahod represents a grave threat to the West. We can't allow it to be mass-produced. You've got to destroy it.
Eva's got the data on the Shagahad. Do you think that's safe?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say it's safe, but Khrushchev is a shrewd leader. I can't imagine he'd use it for anything other than deterrence. Volgin, however, is a different story. He's planning to use the Shagahod to turn the Cold War into a blazing hot one. We can't let him have it.
Agreed.
That leaves just one more mission for you to carry out.
The boss.
Exactly. For now, just focus on destroying the Shagahod.
Yes, sir.
I'll let Sigint fill you in on how to destroy it.
He already knows how to destroy
Eva
it.
was saying, if you're looking to blow the whole place sky high, the best way is to take out those liquid fuel tanks with the C3. You know there's 4 tanks in there, right? You have to put C3 on all 4 of them. To plant a C3 charge, all you gotta do is equip the C3 and press the weapon button while standing in front of a tank.
Just like TNT.
But make sure you don't plant it in the wrong place. You barely got enough C3 as it is, right?
Good point. I'll make sure not to plant it anywhere else.
Good, man. And
What
be
happens
careful.
if you do plant it somewhere
Fuel has
else?
a nasty habit of going off at the slightest shock. So don't go using any heavy firepower near the tanks unless you're aiming to get yourself barbecued.
I'll keep that in mind.
The C3 charges all have to go off at once if you want to bring down the hangar in one fell swoop. So if I were you, I'd wait until after you plant the last charge to start the timer mechanism.
All right. I'll make sure I
Speed
finish
run does it
all 4
differently.
charges before I start the timer.
Once the timer's set, you've got 20 minutes until it explodes, right? So make sure you get your ass out of that place by then. I think that's about all I've got. The rest is up to you. Good luck, pal.
We're counting on you, Snake.
inquisitive, but not inquisitive enough.
Snake?
Eva.
I finished planting the bomb on the rail bridge. If we get rid of the bridge, the enemy won't be able to follow us. That should at least...
You're gonna let us get across the bridge first,
I've
right?
also set up the escape route. How are things going on your end?
I just finished planting the second charge. Give me a little more time.
Okay. I'll be waiting for you at the bridge.
What she's shaping it into. Huh.
Got you this time.
It explodes in his hand.
Major, I finished planting the C3. I'm on my way out now.
Hurry, Snake. Is Eva taking care of the escape route?
So when was C1
Sure.
created? And what was C1?
All right, then. Well, hurry up and get out of there.
Snake!
Well, crap.
Why'd you come back?
C1 through 3 have been around since World War II. Fair enough. Clotheslined. Man, you just kind of suck at fighting, don't you, Snake?
This woman was found snooping around my underground vault. When she was captured, look what we found on her. The Philosopher's Legacy. This microfilm contains all the information regarding the legacy.
Hi, Sorrow.
This film itself is the Philosopher's Legacy.
It was the smell that gave her away. No, not the perfume. It was gasoline. Motorcycle gasoline. She reeked of it.
To think that lovely Tatiana was a spy. We found this radio along with her too. Such a fine woman she was. It almost pains me to have to kill her.
I think I remember there being a motorcycle boss fight with her driving the motorcycle, so I don't think she dies here.
She was my precious little pet. Isn't that right? What was that? Do you have something to say to me?
Go to hell.
So what was that?
You dirty whore. I've had enough kisses from you. I should have known. Sokolov wasn't man enough to have a lover like that. Just like the KGB to send something so beautiful, yet so deadly.
What is the Philosopher's Legacy?
Very well. I'll explain it before I kill you. During the last Great War, the most powerful men in America, China, and the Soviet Union
Spy pistol
had
contains a
secret
single
pact.
emergency bullet. Fair enough.
The pact was a blueprint for defeating the Axis powers and creating a new world order. To secure victory in the war, the three countries pooled their resources to conduct the most covert types of operations and research.
Was there even $100 billion in
rocket
the
technology,
world
the Cobra
in
unit,
the 40s?
and they amassed an enormous sum of money to fund these projects, enough to fight the war 5 times over. That wealth is the Philosopher's Legacy. After the war was won, the three countries were to divide the Philosopher's Legacy amongst themselves. This explains why the United States and the Soviet Union were able to steal away the best scientific minds in Germany as soon as the war ended. But our great motherland has far surpassed its pathetic rivals. We possess enormous wealth, the most advanced technology, and overwhelming power, assets fitting of our great country.
Of course, the actual cycle was Russia presents Paper Tiger technology to scare America, and America pours a ton of money into R&D and jumps 2 tech generations ahead.
That the Soviet Union would have total control over the legacy. The money was divided up and laundered through banks all over the world. Switzerland, Australia, and Hong Kong. This microfilm contains a record of all those transactions.
That's right, buy time until he explodes.
After my father's death, I learned of this secret and obtained the microfilm. With this money and the support of Brezhnev and his allies, I built this fortress of Groznygrad and Granin's research facility. But that worthless fool Granin failed to produce results. I was forced to turn to Khrushchev's dog Sokolov and his invention, the Shagohod. My position in GRU made it too troublesome to attack Sokolov's facility directly. But the spy network established by the secret pact still existed. I used it to contact the boss and suggested that she defect. The boss was conniving enough to see things my way.
Was she?
The world was once one, but the conflict between the philosophers has torn it in two. We will use the legacy to heal that rift and make the world whole again. To do this, we need strength, an unstoppable trump card with enough power to bring order to the world. That trump card was to be the Shagohod and the Cobra unit. I have lost the Cobras, but I still have the Shagohod and the legacy. There is nothing America can do to stop us. Boss, take this someplace safe. Take good care of it.
That's a lot of trust. She walks out of sight, then pulls it back out of her pocket and crushes it in her
He
hand.
wouldn't have come waltzing back in here unless he had a reason. The C3's been stolen. He must be planning some sort of sabotage. I'll go see if there are any surprises waiting for us. I'll dispose of her as well. Leave everything to me. Fight like a warrior, Volgan.
Oh, is this going to be a fist fight? Oh, that would be a nightmare boss fight in this situation.
Let me face him. I've been waiting for this moment. Time to get even. No more judo, and no more field strips.
Alright, Ocelot, calm down. I can't remember, did he do gun tricks in Metal Gear Solid 1?
Enough of this. He's mine.
He did some twirls, okay.
You will stand right there and watch. Got it?
Please, Colonel, let me...
Silence!
Excuse me.
Huh?
Oh! Hi, Sorrow. That's that's very cool, the way the Sorrow Ghost gets worked into these scenes.
Sorry for the delay.
If you put on the Ryclub Massacre in the Vulcan boss fight, he hesitates to attack you and you can get in some free hits. It only works once. Fair enough.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime battle. Let's make it a good one.
Oh, that's a lot of bullets. Those really should be exploding on him. Those really should have exploded.
It's just you and me now. And I'm gonna enjoy this. Nay!
It's interesting that he winds up being employed by this snake.
You're mine, son of the boss. What the? Let's see you dodge this one.
Oh, so that's a big fan. He just went nice when Snake beat the shit out of him. Oh wait, Ocelot's got a health bar.
Shoot him!
You told him to stand there and watch,
Do
Volgan.
you hear me? I said shoot him!
Sorry, Colonel. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't?
I made a promise to the boss.
Silence! I am your commanding officer.
Where'd he get
Are
hit?
you questioning my authority?
Fight like a man, Volgin.
Volgin?
Emergency. Explosives have been detected. All non-EOD personnel must evacuate immediately.
Ocelot, find those bombs!
Repeat. Explosives have been detected. All non-EOD personnel must evacuate immediately.
Move it!
Huh.
Oh yeah, the side is a little grayed out. On the right there.
Ready for some more, Snake? Time to die!
Okay, so his stamina bar is going down, but not his health bar. Oh, right in the nads. Is he gonna explode too?
All personnel evacuate. Repeat. All personnel evacuate.
Faster! This way! Everybody run! It's gonna blow! I'm out of here! Let's get out of here quick! Hurry! We're all gonna die!
Ocelot just calmly walking.
Evacuate!
Gotta get to a safer distance, Snake.
Hop in.
Oh, does Volgin get in the tank and chase him down? Is that what's gonna go on? No, this place is just about to explode. Good old low poly PS2 explosions.
Don't give up! Get moving!
Eva, how did you?
The boss let me go.
The boss? But why?
I'll tell you later. Right now, we've got to get to the lake and escape.
Well, that was kind of a disappointing
I've still got
destruction.
one last job to do.
The boss is already at the lake.
Huh?
She's at the lake. She's waiting for you there.
Waiting for me?
something I wouldn't have to tell you. I don't want you to fight her. But I've come to realize that there's a special relationship between you two. Something I can't understand. Something that goes beyond a man and a woman. I envy you. Really.
You envy him, so you want to get with the boss.
I guess I just can't understand it. She asked me to tell you something. I've never seen someone with such clear eyes. There. I said it.
What do you mean, clear eyes?
to go?
Clear eye!
Yeah.
Ah, here we go. Why did the robot roar? Oh, maybe it was Volgan.
There is no escape.
We failed!
Not good.
Hold on tight!
How are you going to destroy that thing? I don't think you have any rocket launchers. Whoa! That is right on top of you.
Up ahead!
There they are. Over here.
Watch out!
Well, this is a disorienting boss fight. Oh, you do have a rocket launcher. Ah. Use an M63 for the sequence. If you fire it continuously, Snake starts screaming like Rambo.
I can't shake him.
The RPG can't put a dent in that armor.
Let's head for the rail bridge.
Bridge. I thought you rigged it with C3.
I did. We'll lure him onto the bridge.
Blow him up along with it. Good plan.
The bridge is on the other side of the runway. We'll have to cut through the middle of the base. You ready?
Step on it. If he catches up to us, we're done for.
Okay. here
Oh
we
my
go.
god, the jiggle physics. Do bracers like that actually work on revolvers? Or, I guess, stocks? That's called a stock, right? Okay, dragging your spur along the ground is very cool. Shoot him, Snake! Are you going back into the exploded factory? What the hell? Didn't the Red 9 have a stock in RE4? Red 9's not a revolver. Are you gonna blow up the falling debris? Are you serious? What? What? That is the Shagohod roaring. Why does the Shagohod roar? Alright, you guys are about to get run over by the Shagohod. Rex and Ray roared? Oh yeah, actually they did, didn't they? Alright, how is that necessary, Vulcan? Man, you guys are really stupid, huh? Oh, now it's gonna go fast. Oh, uh-oh! Vulcan hits the plane and just crumples. Alright, that should have been crumpled a bit by that impact. Come on.
I've got a surprise for you. You won't be getting away this time.
Language ocelot. Wait, where did the other guys go? Killed them off during a playable segment. Fair enough.
Snake, we've only got one chance. We'll lure him over towards the other side. When the Shagohod is on the bridge, shoot the explosives. The bomb is planted on the strut of the bridge.
Alright, well, let's get going.
Let's go.
It is interesting that the giant mech is not... It's not like the culmination of the story any more than it was in the first two games. The culmination of the story is going to be the fight with Boss. Oh, do you have to actually do this in gameplay, I wonder?
I planted two...
You do actually have to shoot it yourself.
Keep your aim steady. Keep your aim steady. More to the left. Shoot. Only one more left.
This isn't going to permanently destroy the Shagohod, you know. Oh, there goes his nice revolver. Better dive after it.
We did it!
I think this is going to destroy the Shagohod. I got a bridge to sell you. Ha! Yeah, they'll just be able to recover the wreckage if it's even wrecked.
It's over.
Look!
It comes apart? Here's the boss fight I remember seeing a clip of.
I'm not finished yet.
Eva, you take care of the driving.
Yeah?
Yeah, I trust you. On one condition, though, leave the fighting to me.
You got it. I was getting tired of running away anyway.
The trailer was the nuke platform. I see.
Let's do it.
For luck.
Yeah, this track is awesome.
Here goes.
I can't move. Why is this happening? What have you done?
Infinite rocket launcher, huh? You're loading that pretty fast.
Did we beat him?
No.
Not yet. The thing's still got a gun on the front of it, by the way. Alright, now just shoot him as he comes out with the rocket launcher. Shoot him! How did you get those to entwine with your flesh? What? All right, Magneto.
What?
I'm gonna lure it back here.
You're gonna use yourself as bait? Are you insane?
You are out of time, Snake.
How to handle him.
Was he gonna fire directly up into it, blowing himself up? Or not? Okay.
Come on, you blockhead!
Shoot him, Snake! Like, holy shit! Oh, you only have so many rockets anymore. Okay. Oh, nice miss. Nice double miss.
What have you done?
when it started raining. He's aiming at the wheels? Yeah, and he missed twice.
Snake!
Oh, is lightning gonna strike him? Lightning's gonna strike him and kill him, I'll bet. Or we'll get another phase of the boss fight.
Who's afraid of a little thunder?
Come from a land down under. And now all his bandoliers explode. Oh yeah, actually that's what's happening.
Fried by a bolt of lightning. A fitting end.
The one time he didn't say Kuwabara, which is a superstitious chant for safety. Huh. Oh, he's hugging back. Oh, come on! Hover jets?
No time for this now. The escape craft is just up ahead.
There's an unmarked first-person cutaway here. If you hit R1, you'll see the Sorrow floating away, implying he sent the lightning bolt. Ha!
Let's get going.
The hoverjets were one of the real Cold War projects things I told you about. Huh, fair enough. Infinite rocket launcher to take care of these chumps. Pretty badass. You have to find and shoot a Karatan during one of these mobile sequences? Holy shit, really?
They finally gave up.
Don't start
That's
celebrating
bullshit.
yet. We're leaking fuel.
Damn it. Tank shot up. Crap.
Well. Whoops. Ooh. Youch! Alright, where'd Eva go?
Eva!
I'm over here.
Oh, is she gonna die? Is she impaled? Yep. Ugh.
Snake. How's it look?
Pretty bad.
Not a sensitive bone in your body.
Eva,
What about you, Snake?
I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
Blood from the mouth.
We have to get away from here, Eva. Let's go.
Leave me.
Eva!
The boss is waiting for you. You have to go. Give me a gun.
No, we're getting out of here.
We're still far away from the lake. I'll never make it.
I can't believe this.
That sucks.
Thought I'd see you act this weak.
What do you mean?
Listen to me, Eva. We're doing this together.
No, you...
Eva, I need you.
Say that one more time.
That was good animation on her face.
I can't fly the wig by myself.
Oh, Snake! That's good voice acting.
All right, then. I guess I'd better help you out.
Ah! Ah!
You're lucky to have me. No.
You can actually patch up Eva in the survival viewer after this, but she still needs to be literally handheld to follow you. Huh. Yeah, I don't like stabby things, man.
Paramedic. Thank God. Eva's been seriously hurt.
So
It's faster to KO her with the
Luckily, I think
cigarettes
her
and just
organs
carry
are
her.
intact, but
Calm down, Snake.
calm down.
You'll both be fine as long as you get the proper
If you trank
emergency
Eva here, she
treatment.
talks in her sleep,
But
including
you
being
only
horny
have
about the
minutes,
boss.
Understand?
I
So
knew
you've
it!
got to calm down.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now let's open up the survival viewer and treat the injury. Do you have supplies
The
with
only
you?
straight person in the room when you had to
Kind
fight
of
Vulcan was the
short.
boss
Then by
herself.
switching the survival viewer over to Eva, you can treat her wounds too. Now get to work. Oh, and Snake, I'm pretty sure you know this already, but if you don't have enough supplies for the both of you, your wounds come first. Do you get my meaning, Snake? You've still got a mission to complete.
Yeah. I know what I have to do.
Snake?
Like this.
Oh, he's got a million resources. He can treat both. Does she get mad at you if you trank her?
Yeah.
Like when she wakes up?
Here. It's different from the Mauser. When you're using a two-hand grip, you have to be careful where you put your hands or your fingers will get burned by the exhaust gas from the cylinder gap.
Snake's gun fetish.
Snake, are you all right?
I've been better.
What about Eva?
I healed her up. She can manage.
Good.
Snake, you'll take the lead and break through the enemy's line of defense. Eva will ordinarily be following behind you. If you lie on your belly, she'll lie down as well. If you slip and fall off a cliff, she'll follow right behind. You can call out to Eva by pressing the action button. Head to the lake along with Eva.
Dead Rising callouts. Follow me! Over here! Well, this is interesting music. Is that poppin'?
Huh? Who's that?
Something out there.
Is it glitch to have that action available the whole game and it makes your face react accordingly no matter the scenario?
Snake,
Oh, in
Snake
Heavy
is
Rain?
just over that cliff. Eva should be able to climb it if you help her. Keep her close to you.
Don't die. Don't die. I'm invested in this character. So what organ did that likely puncture, and how screwed is she?
Come on, Snake.
Kidney and some of her intestines. Ugh.
We made it.
We made it.
He took the time to
Over
apply
there.
face paint during the escape.
It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay? Promise me!
Whoa! Alright, what just got nuked? Was it the wig with Eva in it?
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole.
No,
But
it
at the end of
didn't.
the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy?
Someone who pontificates at you for minutes on end.
Timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family.
They were your family.
I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family.
Well, that's a hell of a thing to just drop on us.
It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic...
Is she going to go on a tangent about how she's sterile? Okay.
The name Nevada is derived from Spanish. Covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope.
He won't die of old age. He'll eventually be killed by his clone.
In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets.
History lesson for all the Japanese Metal Gear Solid fans.
So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose.
Wait, are they retconning reality and saying that Boss was the first person in space?
Cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been...
Boss was the first person, not Gagarin?
You won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space.
Huh. Okay.
That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition.
This is actually a very realistic realization. A lot of astronauts report that as soon as they get up into space and look down on the Earth from up there, it hits them how pointless and stupid all the international conflict is. And how we're all like one species, one people. And it changes people.
To see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see.
Oh, that's going to piss off people on both sides of the
but
aisle.
Reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend.
He's been my friend too, apparently.
But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die.
That's a pretty big source of enmity.
Was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers.
You can see his corpse in a cutscene. Oh, cool. If you're first person. Oh,
Early
cool.
in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Oh, is this the
secret
Patriots?
pact they formed there marked the beginning
No,
of
wait.
philosophy.
The Patriots date back to before the
But
United
the last
States.
of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity.
Hang on. How long has she been talking?
Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By
Okay, only like 7
considering
minutes.
you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them.
All right.
You see,
Okay.
I am the last remaining child of the philosophers.
Okay.
But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing.
This is a hell of an exposition dump right at the end of the game.
In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy...
How'd the German soldiers like the bees?
I was pregnant at the time.
Oh.
The Sorrow was the father.
Oh.
I gave birth on the field of battle.
Oh!
A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers.
Is it going to be Ocelot? Why'd you go into battle 9 months pregnant? What the fuck?
Look at this scar. This is proof
Whoa.
that I was once a mother.
What the fuck? That's not a C-section scar.
I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now.
That's not a C-section scar.
Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me.
Ocelot is the boss's
Slithering
son?
up my body, like a snake.
Huh.
I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raised...
Meant to indirectly explain why he channeled Liquid's ghost through his arm in Metal Gear Solid 2? Because he inherited the spirit powers? Oh.
There is
Huh.
nothing more for me to give you. All
Huh.
that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, Miggs will come and bomb the hell out of this place.
Well,
If you
shit.
can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss?
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty.
Here's the thing about this. I'm sure it was on purpose that she's got like a neutral affect at all times and seems disinterested and always very neutral. But it doesn't make for an awesome thing to listen to. She just sounds bored all the time.
Let's see what you're made of. You're better than I remember.
I'm sure that was on purpose and part of the voice direction. She just sounds bored. Robotic.
Here I come.
Like, if it weren't on purpose, I'd call it bad voice acting. But I am very certain that it was on purpose.
Take this. Keep it safe.
You can find 3 snakes here, solid, liquid, and solidus. They taste delicious. Huh. If the fight goes on long enough, the Snake Eater theme starts playing. Huh. So does Snake just fuck off with Eva and, like, right now and never go back to the United States?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake.
That is a gnarly scar.
Kill me. Kill me now. Do it.
Oh, the Metal Gear Solid theme is playing.
There's only room for one boss and one snake.
Shit or get off the pot, Snake. Players to pull the trigger themselves in this scene. Oh. Huh. Alright. Player, pull the trigger. Oh, does she say something if you just wait? Ah, there we go. And the flowers turn red. Gun is unlocked for New Game Plus. It has infinite ammo. Sigint is like, that doesn't make sense. Snake tells him the ammo feed is shaped like an infinity symbol, and Sigint just takes that as being a completely logical explanation. Aha! There's another hidden R1 scene where you see the boss and Sorrow's ghost standing together, reunited. Oh, cool. Shoot the horse, too! Get that abomination out of here! Alright. Snake, you are out of time. What the hell? The scar turned into a snake and slithered away. Well, that's cool imagery.
Ready to go, Snake?
Is he about to say it's boss?
Are you okay?
No, he's not.
Snake?
Yeah.
Turned white because it's no longer the blood on his hands. Is that a real plane? That... Huh.
I told you you could trust me.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ocelot! Yeah, look, I'm sorry about killing your mom, but...
We're not done yet.
Okay, I guess they had to have a final confrontation with Ocelot.
Too heavy.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Are you having a flashback to the tutorial?
Not good.
This is a lot more acrobatic than Ocelot was before. Just poke him in his missing eye. Aha! Alright, just toss him out of the window, Snake.
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it.
Eva!
Alright, one of you's gonna have to get off.
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
Alright, what's R1 get you in this scene? So you look closer to track the bullet. You have to figure out which gun has the bullet in it. Ah, interesting.
What's your name?
Snake.
No. Not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
Very well, John. Plain name. But I won't forget it.
You'll be working for him in 30 years, so... There's like 5 ways this can go? Interesting. Oh, you have to pick one or the other. If he hits Eva, I swear to God. Which gun you pick if you shoot first and on, and if you choose to intentionally miss.
Looks like my luck has finally changed. Till we meet again, John.
Alright, bye! Well, he's dead. No power steering in this bitch. Genuine laughter.
Yeah, we sure did.
That was a big-ass lake, by the way. Did you go in a circle?
Oh no, Miggs! There's no way out. What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on.
Locked on target. I got towed.
You were great, Eva.
Huh?
Thanks.
Hearing the Metal Gear Solid theme every so often is very cool.
For a direct order from the chairman. Bulk 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Bulk 19, do you copy? Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The MiGs are turning back! Woo!
This was the last time the Metal Gear Solid theme plays? Well, that's dumb. The plagiarism was discovered before Metal Gear Solid 4. There's plagiarism in the Metal Gear Solid theme?
Well
Well,
done.
that sucks.
The MiGs disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
Supposedly cribbed from Sveridov's The Snowstorm. I think I might have been told that during my playthrough of the first two games, actually. Well, that's a shame. It's an awesome piece of music. Okay, there's 21 minutes of this video left.
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
No, I was saying there's 21 minutes of the video left. Why is it saving now?
Coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation?
All right, so whose mom is she?
Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
All right, whose mom is she? MGS4 lets you save partway through the ending. Fair enough.
Open your heart and smile for me. You're not the only one afraid to fall in love. Dance with me again and wipe this away.
Ignore the call, Snake. Yeah! Nice! Nice! Snake! 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 Oh no, did she leave? Did she leave in the night?
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge.
Oh, did she took the philosopher's legacy, didn't she? The snake's contact was Adam, and Eva didn't actually give him the password response to "Who are the Patriots?" Oh, it was originally Ocelot. Interesting.
Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well.
First of all, I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA.
I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the China HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry.
Where'd you get a new motorcycle?
The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgin was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The 2 NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgin, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves.
Okay, I'm assuming this comes into play in Metal Gear Solid 4.
Its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the legacy, and also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod.
Aww.
5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Lianda and Easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help.
One last instance of jiggle physics. All right.
I, too, am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgin couldn't tell the difference. But
wait, she
knew right from the beginning.
She left him with the microfilm?
Because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor.
Oh, that's how they knew each other.
Boss was the only one I couldn't fool.
That's why they were on the same side.
I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake.
That was a photo of herself as a parting gift. Fair enough.
She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy.
She fucked him senseless so she knew he wouldn't wake up during this recording.
In other words, I'm supposed to kill you.
Oh, that's a cool shot.
But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And...
Oh, wait, he's sterile. He can't have gotten her pregnant there. Never mind. Really? Self-destructing tape? Or is that just a feature of that tape player?
Snake, listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
Oh, I see somebody just got banned. What happened?
You are above even the boss.
Oh, is this where he gets the name Big Boss?
I award you the title of Big Boss.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? That's so awkward. They've got to work it in.
True patriot.
They've got to work it in somehow, but that was so awkward. There's the theme again.
You know, we could use an infiltration unit like Fox in the army. Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who
went into first person. You see Ocelot outside the window gesturing at you.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgin inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgin's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan.
And then Snake showed
Then
up.
Something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss. And that one of their own would have to do the job.
She knew she was dead from the moment he fired that
They wouldn't
nuke.
be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple.
And this game loves its exposition drops.
The government wanted it. That was the mission she was given, and she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth.
Did she get an unmarked grave?
In your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But
Are you just going to leave a gun out for anybody to take?
and that's why she told me,
Memory of a patriot who saved the world.
Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land.
Well, this is some good voice acting.
She was a real hero.
Excuse me.
Patriot.
F in chat. If you go into first person after Snake salutes, you will see all the graves spanning out into the distance. Ooh. October 15th, 1964, Khrushchev is ousted from power. Brezhnev becomes the first secretary of the Communist Party with Kosygin as premier. China conducts its first successful nuclear test in the Taklamakan Desert. SIGINT joins ARPA. It takes part in the development of ARPANET, which will go online in 1969. The U.S. government conducts a study on emergency medical treatment. The Department of Transportation lays the groundwork for the creation of the EMT system. Even disappears without a trace in Hanoi. Paramedic establishes the nation's first paramedic system in Seattle, Washington. Major Zero disbands Fox. The United States accumulates the remainder of the legacy. The U.S. branch of philosophers changes its name to the Patriots. Carrying on the traditions of Major Zero and his Fox unit, Big Boss establishes Foxhound. The L'Enfant Terrible project, which I just mutilated. Terrible. The sons of Big Boss are born.
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed. Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived.
And he's just been playing every side for the last 50 years.
The Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so.
Don't forget the
Only
credits
half
for
the
some
money's made
BGM,
back
yeah.
to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting.
Yeah?
It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well.
Willing to pay you extra to do the
And
secret
the
theater
Soviets
segments?
still
How long are
haven't
they?
discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing
God,
them.
he's playing every side against each other.
I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I am always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
Da 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 dum! Huh. It's only another 15 or 20 minutes? Oh, you don't have to pay me for that. Well, I guess we've, in total, we've done like 5.5 hours, which is half an hour over what you pay for each month. Let me see if I owe you a backlog. Hang on. I have gone through the entire backlog I owed you. Yeah, we'll watch the theater segments and just give me like $10 or whatever. I'm not fussed. If you don't want to give it, that's fine. All right, let's watch these theater segments. Oh, those are all very short. Okay. After the end of World War II.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Man, the resolution on this is a crisp 480p. Whoops.
Snake, what have you done? You changed the future. You've created a time paradox.
Somebody shoots the bomb out of the air and explodes him.
get you this time.
I knew it. I made a joke about that the first time I saw it. What?
Hello, call me Sokolov.
Okay. So are these things they released after the game came out, or are these things you can find in-game?
What are you doing here?
From Subsistence re-release. You unlock them after you beat it. Huh. Oh god. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh my god. What? Metal Gear stupid.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's
Oh, is this one where he just shoots him?
There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item.
Huh?
And you're forgetting one more very basic thing.
Huh?
You don't have what it takes to kill me.
An ocelot never lets his prey escape.
The fact you kept predicting these. How many of these did I predict?
Damn! Bitch! 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 Snake!
At least 3.
Ocelot! We're not done yet.
He didn't shoot him there because he's secretly working with him. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Damn!
Oh my god, these are better than the game itself.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Boss.
All right, bye. Why did she explode?
What is she after?
I read them for the articles. The joy. Oh, right, yeah.
You must be Sokolov.
No, don't.
I'm a CIA agent. Why are you so nervous?
What are you?
Huh?
Somebody's eating some snakes. Oh, pfft.
And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigurd. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology.
Huh?
Metal Gear Sigurd.
Hey.
Oh,
The name's Eva.
What?
David Hayter just going, what? Snake chasing him too.
Halt!
Is he gonna tackle him off? Oh, no.
Damn it.
Don't give up!
Oh, he's impaled, isn't he? Oh, nope, nope, he's just sad.
Snake! What's your status? Snake! Snake! Snake, you can't do that. The future will be changed. You'll create a time paradox.
I hereby award you the title of Big Boss.
You've got to be kidding.
All right, that one dragged on a little.
What the?
It's not over yet!
Hey, he used the landing animation from the paradrop at the start. Bye. This is the third one I predicted. Yeah, fair enough.
Give it up already.
You can't defeat me.
Oh, rock, paper, scissors.
Then all you've got.
Damn it.
This is silly as shit. I love it.
That's a dirty trick.
You coward!
Boss!
Hold your fire!
Come out, Jack.
You lost it.
It's over.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
Man, everyone in the room with
The one I got
Volgin
for you is American.
in the interrogation scene was working against him. Never cheat at rock, paper, scissors.
Incredible.
How's that?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
Do you like it?
Stab the horse, Snake. Or shoot it, I don't care.
Forget it, Snake. Snake.
What are you doing here?
You were thinking about how they taste, weren't you?
I wasn't.
Snake.
You get back up and you eat that horse!
I wouldn't do that.
Don't lie to me. I could tell by the look on your face.
Oh, hi, boss.
You know something? Humans are interfering with the ecosystem. It really makes you think about the change.
Bye, boss. Okay.
You're not even listening, are you? Don't even think about eating a horse. Got it? Got it?
Yeah.
You're actually going to eat one.
Shut up.
Just don't. In any case, don't tell me you think it sounds tasty. Sometimes I wonder if you even remember that you were on a mission. Quiet, you.
That was a good one.
Get off!
What?
I'm gonna lure it back here. Let's go.
Oh, he gets squished. Or not. Oh, yep, there he is. Ah! Whoops. He's been degloved.
That was a close call.
Come, we're going to my room.
Oh.
I have to thank you for waking me.
The sorrow.
Is that you?
Now let's get started.
Let's see how you like this.
What are you?
What's the matter?
I know nothing, I swear it. Foolish boy. Take this.
Nice to meet you, Snake. I'm Tatiana.
Eva, you could use a towel.
So could you.
Oh, he followed them even here.
I'll get you for this.
What?
Prepare to die. Your end will soon be upon you. Die. Spirits of the forest. I have no regrets.
Boom! Yep. No, I did not expect these shorts at all when I started watching today.
You can change your future. Take it into your own hands, Jack.
So what about the past?
Huh?
What should I do about the past? How can I change that?
You want to change the past?
Well, in order to grasp the future, the past must be... It's that guy. I have to beat him no matter what. And make that chair mine.
This is the longest one? Oh wow, it's 8 minutes long. Okay.
I've discovered that
he's in the thong. Okay.
In the next game. I've used a time warp to come back. To wipe out the fool that forced me out of my main character's chair. And if Big Boss didn't exist, he would be erased as well.
You've created a time paradox. You can't go changing the future like that.
Uh-oh. And this kid is voiced by Charlie Schlatter. Quentin Flynn returned for later games.
You've created a time paradox. Don't mess with the future. You have to understand the future.
Target sighted.
Oh, Terminator vision? Alright.
It won't open. Damn it.
Huh? Major.
Oh, makeout session.
I've been waiting for you in my room.
Hey, what are you doing?
What a beautiful body you have. Like a newborn baby.
Stop.
Oh.
You can't do that. The future will be changed. You'll create a time paradox.
Okay.
Look at this scar.
Look at my scar. My scar is amazing.
Time paradox.
Where am I?
Time paradox.
I come here looking for Tatiana, and what should I find? But a greasy freebooter.
Now there's two of them.
Hello.
Hey, wrong guy!
You changed the future. You've created a time paradox.
All right, who saved him?
You all right?
Well. Sorry.
Here.
Snake! Hop in.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Can't do it, can you, Raiden?
Legendary Big Boss.
So in the remake that just came out, did they replace the Metal Gear Solid theme with different music?
Assassination ended in failure, but that doesn't mean I've given up on wiping out Solid Snake. I still have a plan.
Wait, did the remake? Wait, I thought the remake had already come out. I guess not. All right, this is cute. That's the final boss fight of Metal Gear 1? Oh, that's what Big Boss looks like.
I knew I should have killed you.
That's what Big Boss looks like in Metal Gear 1. I guess he would have
Jack,
been, like,
you can't meddle with the
in his
past.
60s.
We can only change the future. Take the future into your hands.
The future? But MGS4 is...
There's going to be a 5, right?
Well, that's a sad statement. Metal Gear Solid 4 E3 2005 trailer. All right. Yeah, that's where we're going to stop. Huh. Well, that was cool. These were better than the base game. These were very funny. I liked these a lot. All right. Now, finally, I have the credits to watch while I give my final thoughts on the game. So let me pull this up. Man, These games are wild. Like, the fact that Kojima puts so much supernatural stuff in his spy thrillers is a very fascinating choice. And I like it. But it is a little weird to wrap my head around. Not that the stuff doesn't make sense, although sometimes it's just there 'cause. But, because that's not really what the games are advertised as. They're advertised as spy thrillers and stealth games, and the supernatural shit comes out of left field if you don't know anything about the games and are expecting a mundane story. And that's... I wonder how they're gonna up the ante in Metal Gear Solid 4 with the supernatural shit. That's gonna be wild if they top themselves here. I found myself really invested in Snake and Eva's relationship by the end. Like, you heard me cheering for her to survive. What was I saying? You saw me cheering for her to survive partway through the ending sequence. Like, I was legit invested in her survival. Yeah, no, I liked her as a character a lot. It was really cool to see a young Ocelot. Can't wait to see what's going on with him in later games. Has it been every Metal Gear Solid game so far that's had a call from Ocelot to somebody else in the at the end of the game as a stinger? I think all three of them had one. MGS2 was a stinger between Snake and Otacon. Fair enough. Yeah, that... I think... they... I think Kojima has a problem where he will concentrate exposition into, like, 10-minute long cutscenes. Rather than sprinkling it throughout the game in a more measured fashion. And, God, the end was like a half-hour long cutscene, wasn't it? But that was the ending, you know, whatever. But, like, I think that is definitely a part of Kojima's style, and I'm not sure if I like it. Like, taking a break from the story and action to just have Big Boss talk for 15 minutes was certainly something. The curse of wanting to be a film director before getting into video games. I don't think those would even fly in film. 10, 15-minute long exposition segments. I guess he's unrestrained because he's in the format of video games. Has he ever gotten to direct a film? Not that I know of. That's kind of a shame. I wish he'd get the chance. Maybe he could get it out of his system. But yeah, no. It's a very... His style is very interesting. And I don't want to say it's bad. It's interesting. Even though there are parts of it that I dislike. Da-da-da-dum-dum. Da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. It's such a good piece of music. It's a shame that it can't be used anymore. The Cobras were an interesting set of characters, but they I didn't get to see a ton of any of them, which is a shame. The Sorrow was really cool. Getting to see the Sorrow floating around in cutscenes was very cool. Oh, and this is going to be the Ocelot post-credit scene. Yeah, overall an interesting game. I'm glad I got to watch it. I would never go back and play it again, because I hated playing Metal Gear Solid 1 through 3. Like, story's great, characters are great, voice acting's great, music's great, very interesting stories that I want to learn more about. Cannot stand the gameplay. I found it frustrating and unpleasant. And I do not ever want to play this trilogy again. We'll have to see how I feel about Metal Gear Solid 4, whether I want to play that or just watch a cutscene movie. You said Metal Gear Solid 4 plays significantly differently from 1 through 3, right? Like, if so, I'm willing to give it a shot, with the caveat that if it doesn't work out, we should do the cutscene movie. Does that make sense? Is that fair? For starters, you can control the camera. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's okay? Okay, good. Yeah, by the time I got to the pain fight, I was just done. I was done playing Metal Gear Solid. Firefights in MGS4 are more forgiving, especially in the first half of the game. Well, hopefully that makes a difference. Excuse me. Yeah. Overall, watching Metal Gear Solid 3 was a good experience. Playing it was not. And here's the thing. This is... I didn't say it was bad. I said I hated it, is my attitude towards these games. I think there are bad things about them, but I don't think the games are bad necessarily. I just hated them. Hated playing them. And maybe that's just because this genre isn't for me. Who knows? I think the only other stealth-based game I really played before the Metal Gear Solid games was the Batman Arkham games. And the gameplay there is very different and more responsive and interesting. And I really liked those. Have I played any other stealth games? Well, Deus Ex will be interesting. That will be interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's my verdict. Metal Gear Solid 3, fun to watch. I did not enjoy playing it. Glad I got to watch it, though. I got really invested in the story by the end. And yeah, that's Metal Gear Solid 3. So that's going to be it for today. So I'll read my schedule and get off. Just to check, Deus Ex is the game you want me to play next, right? Excuse me. Correct. Okay, cool. That'll be an interesting experience. All right, so the schedule. Tomorrow and Wednesday, I'll finally be playing Sonic X Shadow Generations. Be doing that for myself. I've been looking forward to playing that for a while. I hear the Shadow stuff is really good. And I'm coming off of watching Sonic 3 in theaters, so I'm very much in a Shadow mood. God, that movie was fun. Thursday, I will be finishing The Devil in Me, probably, for a patron. Friday, I'll be starting Mouthwashing for a patron. Saturday will, of course, be our weekly Final Fantasy XIV stream. Sunday, I'll be continuing Horizon Zero Dawn for a patron. And next Monday, I'll be continuing The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, second chapter for a patron. So that'll be it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.